Alright, y'all. So, first, what you want to do is download BadStick V2.1 stable. And once you have that done, you're going to want to take that to your desktop. And I have all these other stuff ready for the other steps of the video. But first, we're just going to want to focus here. So, BadStick V2.1 stable, and then you're going to want to open it and then run it as administrator. Then you just want to hit OK and continue. And the only thing that we're going to want to do here right now is select bad avatar and then hit start. You're going to get the warning that it's going to clear everything on the drive. I had another attempt at this video earlier and I'm redoing it, so we're just going to have it formatted for us. So hit yes. See all the data disappeared over there, and now we're just going to wait for it to extract everything. Alright, and now that's done, we can just hit OK here and get on to the next step of the process, which we're going to be extracting XBGuard. So you can download XBGuard from their website at XBGuard Live, and you can just download the XEX. Okay, so we're going to be doing the USB method, and we're going to copy everything in here, go to our USB, and paste inside. And once that is done, we're going to double click this and make sure everything is set correctly, which it is. So what we need to do now is download the mega file that is in here, and once that's downloaded, what we're going to do is extract it on our desktop, as so. Okay, that's extracted, and we're going to need sunrise2.xex, and we're going to need to go inside the launch ini file, and we need to type in USB and paste. Actually, I don't have a copy and pasted, so sunrise2.xex, and save as your plugins, and you can close. And you can also just drag this into the root of your USB. And for organization's sake, I'm just going to make another folder, call it games, and we're just going to extract Happy Wars inside of it. And paste. And it's going to take a little bit of time because this is a slow and older drive. Okay, so my files had successfully transferred over to my drive. So now what we're going to do, that the USB is set up for this, we are just going to get it going. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is just eject it from your computer, as so. And we're just going to plug this into the Xbox. Now note, you do want to be offline and on a specific Xbox version. I'll have it in the description on like a more detailed guide. But as you can see, a bad avatar is a free software. If you pay for it, demand a refund. And it went pretty fast. If you see this screen more than, say, 30 seconds or a minute, good chance means that it failed and you need to restart your console. So I'm just going to give it a second to 30 seconds. Alright, so it's not doing anything. Also, apologies for the vacuum in the background. Can't really control that in the moment. Just gonna turn the console back on. And you can leave the USB plugged in for this step. As long as you're disconnected from the internet, you should be fine. And with this attempt, it took less than 10 seconds for it to work. And as you can see, it's going to do this and take you to another screen. Now I have to hide my screen because I don't want to leak my keys. But you'll go on a screen that says XE Unshackle 1.03 beta, and it'll show all these words and whatnot. And what you want to do is hit X, and you'll get a new info button, and then Y. And once it says both of those have been saved, I have a Trinity console, so it's going to say Trinity 1BL saved, and then Trinity something else saved. You're just going to want to hit the back button on your controller, and you are good to go. You are in the modded environment. Now it's going to give you a message saying XBGuard is waiting for network. What you're going to want to do is plug in or your Ethernet, or I just injected a disk. I'm just going to leave this out for right now. So we can try loading anything. What you want to do is plug in your Ethernet and just log into a profile. And it's going to reboot your console. Now for here, again, you're going to need to disconnect your internet before you do the injection method. Just to stay safe, you don't want to be doing this method while online because it does give a chance for your console to get banned. And it worked, so I'm gonna hide the screen again so I don't have to edit that out later. I'm gonna take this moment to have the internet plugged in. I'm gonna exit the menu and see if XBGuard initializes. Which it did. Definitely did, because it blacked the screen out. Yep, and you are now in the XBGuard interface. Which all you had to do, I'm sorry I had the screen hidden, you just had to log in. It's going to take a second to load the menu up. Just give it a moment. Just loading everything up. And there we have it. So what we need to do specifically is go all the way to the end where the XEX menu is. Gotta make sure it's also capturing audio. Yep, and it is. Alright, so we don't want to be here. Actually, no. Okay, it did discover it. So now that's labeled as this. But if you didn't organize it like this, you would hit RB on your controller, go down to wherever you stored your games, and then find your Happy Wars download, scroll all the way down. Oh, I accidentally went out of it. Scroll all the way down until you find default XEX and launch it. Now you can set this up so you can just launch it through Aurora, but me personally, I'd rather load it through this. And as you can see, you're just loading up Happy Wars as expected and as usual. I need to turn on this. Oh yeah, it's already monitoring. Alright. And you just want to hit start and just wait for it to boot up and you should be in. And as you can see, we're booted into the game and everything is functioning as normal. Now, no, there is no access to special games at the moment, but Quick Match and Co-op do make a lobby. As you can see, if I were to go to the SNET browser, if it load, and I would scroll all the way down to the bottom, I think I went past it. Wait, hold on, might need to reload. SNET browser. 26 should be, yep, right here. A lobby was made dedicated to Happy Wars. And yeah, hope you're able to show up for testing.